Hey guys, as you can tell, it is me again. Let's see what's on sale this week. Where's that even from? I don't even know where's that coupon from? Yeah, I don't even see, guys. Okay, I was gonna make a little bit of a joke there and I can't even see it enough to do that. Anyway, I was just kind of showing you guys where I was at. I told you I'd try to make a little update vid and kind of had a few questions from some people. So, as you can tell, guys, the car's filthy, and that's the reason I want to get it out of here and wash it. Guys, I'm gonna try to hurry here before that heat kicks back on so you guys can hear me. As you can see, I've got the roof done. It's been $320 all of it, and then some spots I've had to go back over, had to put some spot putty in here and there, and so I was going to do it to 400, guys, but you know what? I've seen Darren go to 180 and the sealer cover and look good, so 320 is all it actually calls for. So I'm 320. I'm gonna call it quits there. But anyway, the top looks good. The sail panels, right there, as far as I'm taking the 2K primer, and that's where I'm gonna bring my sealer to. First thing first, guys, I was asking you about the crud and the wet sand and stuff. Now, guys, right here's what I'm talking about. Let's see if I can open this door. There's a trim right here around this car, and I don't know if all cars have got this or not. To be honest, I've never paid any attention. It's like a real hard plastic trim, but you can pull it out with your fingers, just a little bit if you want. But, I don't see really any way that it comes off the car. I mean, it might. It's not rubber. Like I said, it's like a hard plastic. I know here's the rubber trim around the doors, and here's the window trim and all that, but it's like this car's got an extra little piece here. Right there's what I was talking about. Right in behind here is where it's kind of gathering the crud, which I'm assuming when I wash it, I'll just take me a soft brush or something, and water may rinse it all out. And then like right here, guys, too, like around this window sill trim, like down through here, it's kind of gathered it in a little bit. Right down through here, like I said, and it's like a hard plastic, like I said, and I've tried to pull it off, and I don't know if it comes off. I can't get it. But anyway, like I said, that's no big deal. I'm sure when I wash it, it's going to wash enough of that stuff out to, that it won't give me a problem. But anyway, I wanted to show you that. And right here else, guys, right here's what I'm doing. I know Adam kind of asked me about if I was painting the whole quarters. Let me go kill the heat, guys. Let me turn it down there. It'll kick off in just a minute, but I'll go show you the other side while we're waiting on that to kick off. It's 20 degrees outside today, guys. That's the reason that heat's not going to stay off for long, but as you can tell, I had a real bad spot right here where I had to take it down the metal. So you see I've 2K'd it down into the sail panel here and got it all feathered out. Like I said, the top's done. Well, it's all done, but except for cleaning it up and getting the mask off. But okay, there we go, guys. But I'll go back on this other side. Maybe the light might be better. I don't know. Probably not. But I'm painting down to the stripe is what I've decided to do. Me and Dad got talking about it, and plus I've already had masking tape on the stripe, and I think because the stripe, you're putting the masking tape, most of it, on the stripe and not actually on the paint, and I've already had it on and off the stripes, and I know that it's not going to peel. So and I know, guys, we were originally talking about just Scotch-Briting this and Ajaxing it and clearing this, but as you guys remember, well, you're probably not going to be able to see it real good, but right in here I had some clear peeling, and right in here and on the other side about the same place. Anyway, by the time I got that clear to feather out, I was down to the way down into the base, and actually down into the primer in a spot or two. So I'm just going to go ahead and base these. I'm not going to seal them. I'm not, from here down, I'm not going to seal. I'm just going to, shoot, a light coat of color like Milo told me which he told me that day anyway. He said, if you don't put a little color on that, you know, it'll look funny. So, you know, I'm just going to put a light coat of color down here onto the quarters, you know, and then my clears. So, and I know I'm going to end up having a little bit of a line here probably. I'm going to try to use, if I can figure out how to use it good, I'm going to use the tape that Adam told me about. So my line right there will be as little as possible. And if they are a little bit of a line, I'm going to do like Darren said, you know, I'll just buy me a piece of pinstripe, you know, go to the parts house and get a roll of pinstripe and just run this pinstripe on out. You know, guys, like I said, this is almost 200,000 mile car. Well, it's got like 160 on it. 160,000 mile, 15-year-old car, you know, and I don't expect this car to look like Darren did it, or Milo did it, or Adam did it, or SautoJet 883 did it, or I know there's going to be a learning curve, like I said, on the trunk, and you know, I don't expect it to be perfect. So, I mean, that's the way I'm going to do it. I know some people will say that's fine. Some people will disagree with me and say don't do it like that. But, you know, I got to do what's comfortable within my abilities. You know, that's one thing I found out in working on any of this stuff. You've got to be comfortable with doing it. And that's what I feel comfortable with doing, like I said. The reason that I'm not going on down here to the body line like Adam suggested, to be honest, I think that's a great idea. To be honest, I think I would probably have better luck doing that, about getting the transition, about breaking it there, about having less of a line. He's totally right, 100% on all that. But this pinstripe is so worn out on this car, and I know you guys can't see it in the video, that if I peel this stripe and put a new pinstripe on it, it's going to look so different from the rest of the stripe, I'll end up having to pinstripe the whole car. And to be honest about it, guys, I'd rather have a little bit of a blend line back here, you know, and I know I'm going to have a little bit of clear build up on my pinstripe here and all that. I'd rather have that, you know, and just, you know, hopefully I can get most of the blend line out of it. But if I can't, you know, no big deal. Look what a blend line we had right here, guys, showing on the car for the last 2 years. You know, like I'm saying, I don't really care about that. I'd rather do that as have to pinstripe the whole car and start pulling this pinstripe off, and then you get into pulling clear off the rest of the car, and I sure don't want to have to paint it. You know, so like I said, guys, I'm coloring the quarter, the top of the quarter down to the pinstripe. I'm coloring it and clearing it, and then like I said, from the white, you know, onto the roof will be sealed. Then I was just going to clear these. But it's the same deal, guys. There was one of these had a little spot in it I had to take down, had to do some body work on it. I guess it was the other side. So I went ahead and 400'd this out. And I'm just going ahead and, you know, put a coat of base on these posts and clear both. So anyway, guys, that's where I'm at. That's what I'm going to do. Like I said, I'm ready to pull it out and wash it this week. By Thursday, it's supposed to be up in the 50s. So hopefully I'll be able to get it out. Get it outside and wash it. Thank you guys for your suggestions on washing it. Nobody has said for me not to do it, so I'm assuming that 2K can stand washing. So I'm going to wash it, guys, try to get it good and clean. Get it back here, mask it off, and hopefully by next weekend we'll be painting it. So I'll get you guys another vid up. But anyway, guys, thank all y'all for your help. Darren and Adam and Milo and all you guys, I really do appreciate it. And like I said, guys, I'll get you a vid. I'm going to try between now and then, too, to paint me another test panel to use Darren's gun to see how the sealer's going to lay out with it. But I don't want to do it in here right now with this car in here, you know, and everything. I don't want to get overspray all over the car. That's just more I'll have to take back off. So maybe when it warms up this week, I'll be able to back the car out and wash it. And while maybe I've got it out, I'll paint that test panel or do something. But I'll show you guys something anyway. Like I said, guys, thank everybody for your help. Without you guys, this wouldn't have been possible. And I'm telling you guys, this roof, man, it's slick and smooth as silk. I mean, Dad come out here last night and closed his eyes and rubbed all over it. He used to own a couple used car lots and stuff. And, you know, he's done this. Back in the day, he, you know, done body work and selling cars and that kind of stuff. And he closed his eyes and rubbed all over the hood. And he said, son, I can't feel a spot in it anywhere. He said, you've done it good. So, hopefully it'll turn out, guys, and I know it will with the Lord's help and with your guys' help. So anyway, like I said, thank you guys. Talk to you later. Good evening, and God bless.